bottoms down, chair yoga for everyone. I'm Carol. I'm glad you've joined us today. Today is class number 5 of our 30 class chair yoga series. We're going to stay seated again today and add on some additional poses for the legs, including a crescent lunge. If you like the experience, please click the subscribe button. It's free. Leave a comment, and let's get started. We're going to move forward in our chair, and we're going to sit up nice and tall. So really feel the crown of the head towards the ceiling. Feel those shoulders down. Let's place both feet on the floor, and we're going to ground our feet. So taking a moment to think about having all 4 pressure points of both feet. That's behind the big toe, behind the little toe, and the 2 points of the heel. So we want to have those pressure points on the floor and equally weighted. Now the next thing we're going to do is ground our sits bones. So we have these bones that we sit on, sitting bones, and kind of at the bottom of the pelvis. And we want to have those on the chair equally weighted, and we want to feel like we're sitting up high on them. So I'm not kind of down here, right? I'm really up high. You have to use your abdominals, right? You have to lift up. Use those abdominals. Hands are going to rest lightly on the thighs. Okay, let's flip our palms up to the ceiling. Close our eyes and just breathe your natural breath. Drawing our attention inward and letting go of everything outside of the room. Let's breathe a little more deeply. And exhale a little more completely. Now we're going to move that breath down into the diaphragm. So as we inhale, we're going to fill our lungs from the bottom up. The belly does extend as we inhale. And then as we exhale, we're going to pull the belly button into the spine and push the air up and out of the lungs. So let's do that a couple of times. And then just breathe normally. We're going to continue with our diaphragmatic breath, and we're going to inhale to 4 counts and exhale to 5 counts. Something like this. Inhale 2, 3, 4. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. And breathe normally. Now we're going to do that one more time, and we're going to inhale to 4 counts, and then I want you to exhale to just as many counts as you can before you inhale again. It'll be something like this. Inhale 2, 3, 4. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep going at your own pace. And breathe normally. Bring your hands to your heart. Set your intentions for today's practice. One more breath here. Bring your hands back down to your thighs and open your eyes. Let's roll those shoulders forward, up, back, and down. And let's do that again. It's a forward, and an up, and a back, and a down. And then let's reverse that. Back, and up, and forward, and down. And let's do that again. Back, and up, and forward, and down. Very, very good. Okay, so we're going to do our mountain pose again. I know, we do it a lot, but it's just such a good one for us to extend that spine. So here we go, mountain pose. You got it. GoHPO arms. All right, now we're going to extend that mountain up to the ceiling. Fingertips up, shoulders down, and we're going to lean. So as we lean to the right, I want you to really think about keeping this hip down, okay? It kind of wants to hike up, but think about grounding, right? Ground those feet, ground those sits bones, keep that hip down. And then up we go, and then we're going to lean the other way. And then up we go, and we're going to bring our hands down. Okay, we're going to do the exact same thing again before we add on. Ready? Here we go. Mountain pose. We know what we're doing. GoHPO arms. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Fingertips to the ceiling. All right, we're going to lean our mountain. And up we go. And we're going to lean our mountain the other way. And up we go. And we're going to bring those hands down. Okay, very good. Now, we're going to add on. So we're going to start in our normal mountain pose. So here we go, mountain pose. GoHPO arms. Squeeze those shoulder blades back behind you. Belly stays tight. Fingertips up. Now, we're going to place the palms together. Interlace your fingers and point your fingers to the ceiling. So see what I've done? My hands together. I've interlaced my fingers, but I've left my pointer finger up to the ceiling. Okay, we're going to lean that mountain again. And up we go. And we're going to lean our mountain the other way. And up we go. Let's do that one more time. It's a lean. And an up. And a lean. And an up. And bring those hands down. Okay. Ooh, I'm going to roll my shoulders, I think, just because it feels good. Okay, so now we're going to do one final add-on, and that's a little twist. Okay, so here we go. We know mountain pose. GoHPO arms. Squeeze those shoulder blades back. Fingertips to the ceiling. Palms together, interlace fingers, pointer fingers to the ceiling. Now, we're going to lean our mountain, and all you're going to do is you're going to turn and look up at the ceiling. Just a little twist here. How's that feel? Let's take that twist out. We're going to come up, and we're going to lean our mountain the other way, and we're going to take a little twist. Take the twist out. Up we go. Hands down. Last time. Here we go. Mountain pose. We got this. GoHPO arms. Fingertips to the ceiling. Interlace fingers. Pointer finger up. Lean your mountain. Rotate and look up at that ceiling. Feel the side waist working here. Take that twist out. Up to the ceiling we go. We're going to lean our mountain the other way. And we're going to twist and look up at that ceiling. We're going to take that twist out. Back up we go. And release. And let's roll. I'm going to roll one shoulder at a time, I think. Just because I want to. You can do whatever you want to do. You can roll two. You can roll one. I just want you to release any tension that might have built up in those shoulders because we had that extended mountain for so long. Okay, so we're going to do cat and cow. I know, but it's just so good for us to warm up that spine, okay? So let's do the version where we grab the back of the chair. So we're going to lift up, squeeze those shoulder blades behind. Remember, lifting up a little bit through the chin here. Okay, and then we're going to round down into cat. Let the hips go heavy, right? So roll down, tuck that chin, and let that head fall. We're going to lift up into cow pose again as we grab the back of the chair. We're lifting up. There's your inhale. Exhale, we're going to round it down. And let's do that again. Inhale, we're going to lift it up, warming up that spine. And exhale, down we go. And release. Okay, very good. So if you were with us last class, we went through a sun salutation. Now, we're going to do it again this class. We probably will not build quite as much. We'll probably kind of move a little through it a little more fluidly. So if you get a little confused, I will cue the whole thing, I promise you. But if you're like, not sure, and you didn't do the previous class, I would go back and do that previous class, because we really spent a lot of time on sun salutation, kind of building into it. So, but anyway, I'm going to take us through it. I promise you, it will guide you through the whole thing. We're just going to go a little more fluidly. Let's bring our hands to heart. All right, we're going to reverse swan dive, palms face up, extend that mountain, and bring your hands to heart. Now, if you can follow your hands with your gaze, that's great. If that didn't work good on your neck, then don't do it. Up we go. We're going to extend those arms out, and we're going to bring our hands to heart. Let's do that again. Big circle, out and up we go. And then bring those hands to heart. And then we're going to come up. And then we're going to make that big circle around. And we're going to bring our hands to heart again. Okay, so the add-on here is we're going to add, let's add the breath first. And then we'll keep building, all right? So inhale, up we go. Remember, I'm following my hands with my gaze. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, up we go. Exhale, let's come all the way around. You know what I want to do? Let's extend our mountain again. Let's interlace those fingers and pointer finger to the ceiling. We're going to lean that mountain. Oh, I just threw that in, didn't I? Up we go. We're going to lean that mountain again. And up we go, and bring your hands to heart. Let's reverse swan dive. Up we go. Extend that mountain and bring your hands to heart. Exhale, inhale, up we go. Exhale, we're going to make that swan dive around, but we're going to bring our hands to heart. We're going to come back up to extended mountain, interlace fingers, pointer finger to the ceiling, lean your mountain. And up we go. See, we can add all kinds of things, can't we? And lean, and up we go. Big circle around, bring your hands to your heart. Okay, everybody feeling all right? We're going to add that swan dive into that forward salute. Okay, are we ready? Big circle, up we go. Inhale, exhale, hands to heart. Let's do it. Inhale, up we go. Exhale, dive it forward, forward salute, airplane arms. We're going to stretch those arms back behind us, kind of where the wall and the floor meet, and our head is stretching where the ceiling and the wall meet. One more breath, bring your hands to heart. Let's do that again. Big circle, up we go. Inhale, exhale, hands to heart. Let's come back up. Inhale, up we go. Exhale, dive it forward, forward salute, airplane arms. We're going to stretch through. One more breath, bring your hands to heart. We're going to do that again before we add on. Big circle, up we go. Inhale, exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, up we go. Exhale, dive it forward, forward salute, airplane arms. We're going to stretch through the spine, super long. One more breath, bring your hands to heart. Let's take a moment. We're going to add that supported forward fold, okay? Hands to heart. Here we go. Big circle up. And bring your hands to heart. There's your exhale. Inhale, up we go. Exhale, dive it forward, forward salute. Airplane arms, stretch it out. Now let's do that supported forward fold. Place your hands on your thighs. Let that heart fall forward. Tuck the chin and roll it up. Bring your hands to heart. Let's do that again. Big circle, up we go. Extend that mountain. Bring those hands to heart. Inhale, up we go. Exhale, forward salute, airplane arms. We're going to stretch through that spine, super long. Let's do it. Forward fold. Support that forward fold. Let that heart fall a little further. Do you want to put your hands on the floor? Oh, yeah. Ready? Reverse swan dive. Up we go. There's the back. Last time through. Bring hands to heart. Up we go. We got this. Forward salute, airplane arms. We're going to stretch through that spine. We're going to support that spine in our forward fold. Then we're going to put our hands to the mat if you wish. Ready? Pull that belly in. Reverse swan dive all the way back up. Extend your mountain and bring your hands to heart. How did that feel? Yeah? All right. Really, really good. So now we've got that blood flowing and we're warm up. So we're going to move into a crescent lunge. So we're going to take our right knee and we're going to open it up nice and wide. So feel that, those inner thighs stretching, right? Now, we're going to take this leg and we're going to let it fall down towards the mat. Now, the key here to a successful crescent lunge, keeping the heart lifted. So if you're letting your heart fall forward, I encourage you to go ahead and lift that heart up. You can hold on to the chair, you can hold on to your thighs, I don't care. What are we stretching? Right here. So you should feel this quadricep and this hip flexor right here stretching. So we're hanging out here and we're breathing. We're feeling this stretch happening. We have one more breath and we're going to release that and we're going to face forward. Okay, how did that feel? So pretty good stretch right here. Let's do the other side. So here we go. We're going to open up first. And then we're going to let this right knee fall down towards the floor. I don't know if you notice, I scoot out just a little bit so that that leg has a spot right on the outside of that chair. And then the knee falls straight down. Okay? So remember, we want the heart lifted, so we don't want to be leaning forward. Crown of the head is up to the ceiling. Hands can rest on the thighs or on the chair. We have one more breath, and then we're going to face forward. Okay, let's take a little break from that. So we're going to do that again, and we're going to add a little extra stretch, okay? So you're going to listen to your body, and you're going to do what works for you. But we're going to take that right knee, and we're going to open it, and we're going to let the left knee fall down. Now, this could be right where you want to stay, and you're going to really get the stretch from the front side of this leg. If you want a little bit more and it feels okay, I'm going to push my foot back. So I'm staying up almost my back toes. I'm facing forward. I'm not leaning forward, right? In fact, let's everybody do that. Hold on to your chair and let your heart fall forward. Do you see how it totally disengages the stretch, right? So we're here, we're working. Let's get the stretch. So we're going to lift that heart for that crescent lunge. Now, I'm just straightening that back leg a little bit to get a little more stretch. The back of that kneecap is kind of pressing up towards the ceiling. I'm looking over my front leg, if that, just to try to take any tension out of stretching or moving through that spine. We want the spine to be super long, crown of the head to the ceiling. Let's release it, and we're going to do it one more time. I know, I feel it too. Heart lifts, we're breathing. One more breath, and let's face forward. Ooh, you okay? Can we do the other side? All right, so here we go. We're going to open up that left knee. That right knee's going to fall down. We're going to push that foot back. Now remember, if you can and want to, you can press the back of the kneecap up just a little bit towards the ceiling. If you don't want to do that, you don't have to. It's fine. Right here is, if you're getting the stretch, that's all that matters. Okay. So we remember we did that previously where we leaned forward so you can feel how it disengages the stretch. So let's make sure we keep the crown of the head to the ceiling. Okay, let's release that knee and we're going to do it one more time. I know, I feel it too. Hip flexor, quadricep. Pretty good stretch right here. Relax this glute, will help you optimize the stretch in this leg. We have one more breath and face forward. Wow, how'd that feel? I know. So we're going to stay on the legs a little bit, and we're going to extend our right leg out. And I want the toes to the ceiling. So we're going to do foot circles, but it's really more than just a circle. So what I want you to do is I want you to rotate your toes in, and I want you to hold it. So what are we feeling? Right? You feel that? Right there in that hip? I feel it. Okay, now we're going to come up and we're going to flex. So now the calf is engaged. I mean, the foot is definitely engaged. I'm not minimizing that. It's definitely working, but we're getting other advantages. Okay, now we're going to let that foot fall out. Feel the inner thigh. Right? Now point the toe. There's your shin. Okay, and release it. Let's bend that knee and put that foot on the floor. Now we're going to do the other side. So we're going to extend that leg out. Let's start by bringing those toes in. So it's a good stretch here. That's what I'm feeling anyway. Outer leg. Okay, and let's come up and then let's go to the outside. Yep. And let's come up and we're going to flex. So there's your calf. Oh yeah. One more breath. And now we're going to point that toe. And release. Okay. So the add-on here is we're going to add in a knee extension. Okay. So we're going to be doing the same movement with our foot after our knee extends. So to start with, we're going to bring that knee into the chest and crown. I really want you to think about lifting up through the crown of the head to the ceiling, okay? So I'm not back here. I'm really lifting up. Now, we're going to flex the foot, okay? And then I want you to hold the chair and push through and put that heel down. Then we're going to rotate in, toes to the ceiling, rotate out, toes to the ceiling, flex that foot, toes to the ceiling, point that toe. And toes to the ceiling. Bend the knee and put the foot on the floor. Let's go to the other side. We're going to bring that knee up and into the chest. Nice long spine. Flex that foot. Push through the heel. Try to touch the wall in front of you. Hold on to that chair. Place that heel down. Rotate in. Toes up. Rotate out. Toes up. Flex. And point. And release. Okay. So now the final piece of that is we're not going to hold the chair. So you're going to have to use your abdominals. Now remember, this is an add-on, right? So what you can do, you can go back and hold the chair. It's fine. But if it's okay, we're not going to hold the chair. We're going to bring that knee up and in. Oh, hello. I'm not even going to pull on it. I'm going to make my quadricep do the work here. Flex. Now, as you push your heel out, I want that leg to be a natural extension right out of that hip and place that leg down. See, it's straight, right? So really concentrate on trying to make this be an extension out of that hip joint. Rotate in and up. Rotate out and up. We're going to flex, release, and we're going to point and release. Bend that knee and put that foot on the floor. Other side. I'm not holding the chair. I'm not holding my leg. I'm making my abdominals work. Crown of the head stays long. Bring that knee up and in as much as you can. Flex the foot. Now, as you push that leg out, make sure it's a natural extension. We want it to be straight out. And then put that heel down. Toes rotate in, up, rotate out, and up. Flex, release that, and point. And release. Bend that knee and put that foot on the floor. I know. Very well done. Okay, so let's move into our shavasana pose. We're going to sit back in our chair. Our hands are going to rest lightly on the thighs. Flip the palms up to the ceiling. Close the eyes. Take a deep breath in and a full breath out. Visualize and act. Visualize yourself starting, visualize yourself persisting, and visualize yourself finishing. Then do what you envision. If you can't get yourself to take action, then get yourself to visualize taking action. Use the power of that vision to push yourself into action. In your vision, see the necessary effort and see the positive outcome of that effort. See that it's worth your time and trouble, and see yourself going ahead with it. Provide yourself with a vision that inspires you. Empower yourself with a vision that fills you with enthusiasm. At any time, in any condition, without any special tools or skills, you can visualize a positive future. You can make that vision compelling enough to get you creating that future. Visualize and then act on your vision. See clearly that you can do it, and you will. Take a deep breath in and a full breath out. Drop your right ear towards your right shoulder. Reach up with the right hand. Give the head a gentle tug as you press that left hand down towards the floor. Release it. Drop your chin towards your chest. Reach up with your hands. Give the head a gentle tug. Release it. Drop your left ear towards your left shoulder. Reach up with your left hand. Give the head a gentle tug, pressing that right hand down towards the floor. Release it. Look up just slightly. Open your mouth if you want to stretch your jaw. Bring your hands to your heart. Honoring one another, we say, Namaste. Very well done, my fellow bottoms downies. We've made it to the end of class number 5. So please keep showing up. Click the subscribe button. Leave me a comment. And I will see you next time.